Hey, rich friends, it's your girl Cha Cha reporting live from The Money Mantra, and we are back with another Forex education video. The purpose of this channel is to help as many people as possible become independent and profitable traders within the foreign exchange market. So, if that's something that you're interested in doing, this channel may be helpful for you. If you make it to the end of this video and you find that it's helpful, make sure you give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment, but more importantly, share it with at least 5 people who you think that this video could help. Now, I do have a lot of videos on my channel, and I have a few playlists from beginner to intermediate. However, if you find that the videos are just not enough, you're going to want to go ahead and click the personal mentorship link down in the description box. I do host weekly live sessions where you can come on and ask me questions, and there are a whole lot of perks such as trade ideas and trade breakdowns like such. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys a trade breakdown for a trade that I dropped in the chat for my rich friends on June 25th, 2003. You can see it down here in the chat, and you can also see the timestamp up here on TradingView. So I suggested that my students buy at market execution or set a buy limit around 1.08900 or lower. I did a 40 pip stop loss, a 40 pip TP, which was a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. And then I also went ahead and did an 80 pip TP as well, which would be a 1-to-2 risk to reward ratio. So again, this was dropped on June 25th, and we can see, sorry guys, and we can see on June 26th, as the timestamp indicates here on TradingView, my TP1 was hit, which means that we were able to secure 40 pips in this trade, which was amazing. Depending on your risk, you could have made anywhere from $400 to $400. Now, I am going to go to TradingView, and I'm going to be showing you guys why I decided to take this trade and how it played out the way that it did. So first and foremost, we're going to go ahead and put this thing in replay mode, which is a really great feature of TradingView because it lets me back test and see what's really going on. So here is the candle that I actually decided to, wait, let me move a little bit over. And let me play this a little bit. All right. So here is the candle. This candle here where you can see my vertical line. This is the candle where I actually decided to get in for a buy. And this is not typically what I would do when getting in for a buy, but I'm really just happy that this trade played out well. So the strategy that I tend to use, I just use 2 EMAs, a 50 EMA and a 200 EMA. I use the momentum indicator, and I also use the stochastic. Now, when I'm using this strategy, there are a few things that I'm looking for. So for example, if I were going to look for a buy, which means the market was going up, I would want to see that my candles were above both of my EMAs. That will be my first confirmation. My second confirmation is I would want to see that my momentum line is facing up, which it was, and I will also want to see that it is above this 0 dotted line. The third thing, one of the third things I would need to see is that my stochastic is facing up as well, letting me know that the market was going to continue to buy. So as we can see from this area of the market right here, once all those confirmations were met, the market actually did buy. Now, if I were looking for a sell, I would be looking for the opposite. I would be looking for the candles to be below both of the EMAs. I will be looking for my MOM to be facing down or below 0. And I will also look for my stochastic to be facing down as well, letting me know that the market was going to drop. And if my orange line is above my blue line, that is an additional confirmation for a sell. And as we can see, all conditions were met and the market went down. But let me tell you guys, as I get deeper into my trading journey, I look for even more things, right? Even more things that are going to help me to decide whether this is a good trade idea or not. So the first thing I actually noticed when I took this trade, which was around this candle right here, I noticed that the market has started to consolidate, right? It had already crossed above my 200 EMA, which is a great confirmation for me. But the second thing I noticed was that the candles started to consolidate above the 50 EMA as well. Now, this is a gem because once the candles start to consolidate above the EMA, that lets me know that the market wants to go higher and I could potentially find some buys. Now, vice versa, if you see that the candles start to consolidate below the EMA, you could potentially take some sells. So that's the second thing I noticed. The first thing was it was above my 200 EMA. The second thing I noticed was the consolidation above my other EMA. Now on this candle, when I got into the market, I can see that the momentum line, it hadn't yet crossed above zero, but it was facing up, letting me know that the buyers did have some momentum in this market and they had the power to actually push the price higher. The last thing I was looking for was for my stochastic to also be facing up, letting me know that the market wanted to go up. And if my blue line is above my orange line, that for me is another confirmation for a buy. So I pretty much decided to take that trade, and I always use my long position or short position tool. We're just going to drop it down right here to where the entry was. And we're just going to hit the replay button and we're going to see how this trade played out. So we can see that, oh, this is the 4-hour chart. Let me back it up a little bit for y'all so we can get a more dramatic replay. So I'm going to back it up to my entry candle, which was here. And we're going to go ahead and press play now. So we can see that the market was still consolidating for some time. We thought it may sell, right? It started to consolidate at the 200, and then eventually it came up and it hit my first TP, right? So it wicked it, and then it started to come back down. But based on the confirmations that I see here, right, I still see my stochastic facing up. I still see my blue above my orange. My MOM is playing on that zero line, which means that it could cross up at any time. And my candles are still well above both EMAs, letting me know that my pending TP2 may also be hit. So that's really all I have for you guys today. I hope that it was helpful. And this is the perfect time to leave a comment and let me know if you learned something. But until next time, rich friends.